Hoi! Hey everyone, give me one sec. Pop. And we are live. Hi guys. A little laggy there for a second. Welcome. Okay, let's see. We're just heading back into some Slay the Spire 2 today. Just a quick update for those of you who haven't been paying attention on the schedule side of things. It's my birthday week. My birthday actually will be on Friday, the 27th. So, I will not be streaming on that day, just to give the heads up. I also am going to have some weirdness with my schedule in April, but I'll kind of get to that as we get closer to time here for this. It's mostly because my convention season's about to pick up, so it's going to cause a little bit of irregularity between the schedule times. I also have a friend who's getting married at the midpoint of the month, so that will also affect some things. But it won't be too bad. It just means I might be streaming on Monday some weeks instead of Thursday or stuff like that. So I'll update you guys with the usual stream update vids on TikTok, and I will make sure that things are up to date on Twitch as well. But that being said, just try not to yap too much. For those of you who have also not been paying attention, I will be doing a Dead by Daylight stream later this week. I had a friend request me to do it, so I'm going to play as some characters I normally don't play as, and kind of run with that. I have been playing off-stream as a result, and matches have been going so-so. I'm still very much of the opinion that there's a lot that needs to be changed there. But we're not here to talk about DBD today. We're here to do some more slaying with more spiring, so I'm gonna do another run. I've really been still pretty fond of Necrobinder, though I haven't beaten a run except for that first one with her, so I kind of want to keep going with her, because it's either between her or Regent, the new characters, that I've really been wanting to mess around more with. So we're going to do another Necrobinder run. Drinking a little energy drink to keep me up here. I'm going to grab Golden Pearl. Getting more money from the get-go, because the other two options aren't that great. I'm also doing mouse and keyboard as opposed to controller today, just because I feel like it. Also because I can doodle on the map. Anyway. Let's take a look here. I feel like the best course of action is going to be going middle path and then branching to either these unknowns or taking the elite steps, depending on how things go. So, let's give it a shot. I also still have my Twitch and TikTok streams merged, as that is legally allowed now for Twitch's TOS. So, I have a display in front of me showing me the stuff, so I don't have to rely on the recorder software to give me that information. But if I miss your messages, sorry, it's still kind of a work in progress. Let's see. This guy's gonna hit me for 8 and debuff me, so we're just gonna block for 10, smack him. Okay. 11, huh? Bodyguard, and Osty can take a little hit. Bodyguard, block, smack. Hit me with that weak debuff. Defend, Osty. Because I should be able to kill it this turn. Yep, 2 strikes will do. Nice. Alright. Block potion, what have we got? Delay, Defile, or Reap. You know what? I've not built an ethereal deck yet, so let's give that one a shot and see how this goes. We'll primarily build ethereal, and we'll see where it gets us. I'm gonna unleash on this guy so that I can hopefully kill him before he becomes spiky. Yeah, we'll do that number. Defile, defend. This is gonna kind of suck. because it will mean I take 1 damage, and Osti dies for a sec. We're gonna defile. And smack. Done and dusted. There we go. 19 gold, and we got poke, we got invoke, we got negative pulse. I'm gonna go invoke. The extra energy is gonna be nice. This dude, okay. Doing more damage than he normally does on his first hit, so I'm gonna just build up the bodyguard and block. 2 4s, huh? We'll invoke, defend, strike. He'll do a little damage to Osti, but he won't kill him. That's good. Defile, invoke, strike, unleash. I'm not going to defend for the sake of it. Okay, I gotta do 14 damage to break through. That's not gonna happen this turn, so we're gonna just summon, and I could have done more. Damn. I wasn't paying attention. Serves me right. Well, it's fine. He's dead either way. Didn't really do anything to my health pool, but I gotta be careful. Demence, Cleanse, or Scourge. I'm gonna get Demence. Just means that until either it's upgraded or I get things to help with it. We're gonna upgrade a random card in the deck. Unfortunately, it's a strike. It's fine. Enchant a strike or defend card with Spiral. I think I want to do that with the strike plus, because that just means that it does 18 damage for 1, which is not bad. Now, here comes the hard part, because if that's a statue, I'm dead. I'm gonna go this way. I also don't have anything that'll benefit from me fighting extra elites yet. Take the Gorget. Let's see. This just gives me some plating. We're gonna start with the Demence. We'll take the hits here. Midi. Defile. Strike plus. Unleash. Defend. Make things a little easier to deal with. Okay. We are going to Yeah, we're gonna defile again. Splits those guys in 2. I'm gonna invoke. Bodyguard. Strike. Let's just try to kill these guys quickly. Okay, yeah, because he's gonna try to run, so... Gonna just... I could have done that, but that's okay. I have enough, actually. We can just kill him, then unleash. Dead. A little more health loss than I would have cared for, but we'll take it. Liquid Memories isn't bad. We're gonna go for... I'm gonna go for Pull from Below, even though I would love to build more for that. We will lose 6 HP and gain some gold. Eternal Feather. For every 5 cards in your deck, heal 3 HP whenever you enter. That's not bad. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. Ah, to ship. Alright. Demence. Take the hit this turn. Okay, we're gonna defile. Strike 2. Strike. Just beat the shit out of the ship. Weak, frail, and vulnerable. All not great. I'm gonna bodyguard, unleash, and do that, and strike. Done and dusted. Alright. Dance Macabre. Whenever you play a card that costs 2 or more, gain 3 block. Fear. Yeah, we're gonna go Fear because of the ethereal thing. I think I still want to play it safe. I normally would go for more elites, but this is just not really welcoming that this time around. We're going to go this route. I am going to block 1, and we're going to do this over. Asti dies from that. Get hit with Frail. Oh, that's a hard choice, actually. I'm gonna have to play Demence. Oh, wait, no, I don't have to choose. Nice. Guess we'll just kill this, so that makes every one of the others not attack this turn. They do get Force Strength, because that's just how Corpse Slugs operate. I really usually prefer to fight these things one at a time. We're gonna hit with that. Kills that one. This one can't move as a result. We're gonna Bodyguard up. He's got 8 strength, but he's not going for an attack for some reason, so... Not gonna look a Gift Horse in the mouth. Let's just kill it. Alright. Perfect. Fish Oil. Gain 1 strength and 1 dexterity. Nice. The Scythe. Borrowed Time or Cleanse. I'm gonna actually take Borrowed Time, because extra energy is gonna be necessary with all these ethereal cards. Calcified Cultist and Damp Cultist. Okay. We're gonna start with Demence. Unfortunately, that means I'm gonna lose Fear. Okay, I need to do damage quickly, so... Defile... Bodyguard, Defend... yeah, I guess we're... Wait a minute. I have an idea. We're gonna grab Pull from Below. And then Howlwind. Okay. Not too bad. A little bit of damage to Asti, but it's nothing we can't go around. I'm going to immediately activate Borrowed Time. We are going to strike 1. Strike twice. Defend twice in turn. Okay, this guy's dead. Defile. And strike. Done. Alright, not bad. I do love that it tells you which boss you're gonna fight, because sometimes I don't remember it. Debilitate. Actually, I think that's the play here, because I do have cards that do affect that. I'm having to fight an elite either way, so let's see what we can do here. It's this thing. I don't really have a go-to for this, so we're just gonna bolster up a bit. Alright, Demence right away. Do I like Yaoi? I'm not, like, super partial or against on that. I don't tend to look for anime or manga based off of romance tropes. If it happens to be there, I'm not, like, upset or anything about it. I am bi, so that just kind of flows in that way. Being a part of the Alphabet Mafia, it's like, yeah, I'm cool with it. I just don't go out of my way looking, if that makes sense. Okay, yeah, this is gonna suck. Okay. Yeah, Pull from Below. Dead. Wisp, Sick'em, or Flatten. We're gonna go Wisp. We're really not building into Asti much at all. He's just kind of here for this time around. We're gonna do Borrowed Time, Demence, and I guess I'm gonna just defend. At least it mostly got blocked here. Gonna go this route. Strike Plus. You can only take so much damage in a turn. So you know what? Because now he's at his limit. There's no point in me playing the Wisp. Do I actually use those this time around is the question. Gonna do Debilitate. Is he at his max already? Yeah, he is. I think. Yeah, he is. Okay. Yeah, I was like, is there a reason for me to play pull from below? Not really. I hate that he can block on top of that. Wait a sec. I need to check. Is that block include? No, it does not. Okay, so good. That's interesting information to gain. Okay, we'll at least breach that. We'll take the damage. I don't have anything to block, so I am going to use my block potion here. I would have rather saved it. And he's dead. Okay, well, I guess I didn't need to do that anyway. Whatever, it's fine. Hang, Defile, or Fetch. I'm going to take Hang, because it's just good damage. It doesn't build into my strategy, but it is what it is. I would have loved to upgrade here, but I'm just too low on health. And when we're fighting this thing, that is important. We're going to Defile, pull from below, and I'll in-turn. There's no reason to defend when he's just going to do a strategic move of Beckon. We're going to Demince, borrow time, defend. Do we start with the Hang? I think we start with the Hang. Double strike. Invoke. I'm gonna bodyguard just to block a little extra damage. Because he's still gonna hit me with those beckons, and that's what's kind of gonna suck here. We're gonna fear, beckon, strike, because he's gonna make himself ethereal. Intangible. That's the word I'm looking for. Ethereal is the mechanic I'm exploiting. Speaking of, I'm gonna play Defile just so I don't lose it. Hang so I gain the bonus. Pull from below. Beckon, borrow time, bodyguard, in turn. Reduce the damage I take a little bit. He's no longer ethereal, so or intangible, so I'm gonna strike. We're gonna beckon. We're gonna apply this. Yeah, I'm just gonna go all in. Not having Doom against him kind of sucks because Doom just does a lot to this guy. Invoke, defend. I'm gonna borrow time just to do a little bit more defense. It's kind of a damned if I do, damned if I don't. Probably ought to use my flex potion when I've got... Yep, there we go. Drink. Do a shit ton of damage that way. Yeah, it's enough. Nice. Alright. Actually worked out really well. Radiant Tincture, which is nice. Sentry Mode, Soulstorm, or Sacrifice. I'm gonna pick Soulstorm. I'm not really a fan of any of those for this build. Yes, Sentry Mode is good, but I'm not really focusing Austie. I've got a lot of gold. I need to go to a shop, like, yesterday. So let's go see what this... Start each combat with an additional 4 energy. At the start of your turn, spend 5 energy. Gain energy at the start of each turn, extinguishes at the start of act. I'm gonna go with Very Hot Cocoa. Because if I get the right cards, that can be devastating for my enemies. Because it means I start with 8 energy. Yeah, so if I get Demince, like... it just means I can actually play my whole hand. That one's got strength. I'm gonna pull from below to kill this guy. Block. Block. He does, what, 9 damage? Yeah, we'll be fine. Okay. I don't get any benefit from Soulstorm yet. I am gonna strike to kill you. Invoke. Bodyguard, unleash. Gonna take 1 damage from this, and Osti's gonna die. It's fine. We're gonna hit him with Hang, Strike, and Strike. That'll kill it. Nice. Okay. Shroud. Whenever you apply a Doom, Grave Warden. I'll get Grave Warden. It just synchronizes somewhat with the card I just got. Alright, what you got for me? Whenever Osti attacks, gain 2 block. I'm not really using Osti. At the start of boss combats, upgrade 3 random cards in your draw pile for the rest of combat. That's kind of nice. At the start of each combat, choose 1 of 3 colorless cards. Add the chosen card to your hand. I'm going to take that. Salvo. Deal 12 damage. Retain your hand. Every 10 cards you draw, gain energy. Hang. We're going to grab that. We're going to grab this. You know what? Why not? We'll do the upgrade thing. I don't have anything I want to get rid of yet in the deck. Add Decay to your deck. Obtain the Lost Wisp. Nah, I'm just going to search the nearby area. I don't need that. I do want a campfire, though, so we're going to go this way. Choose a card. Rin, deal 15 damage, deal 5 additional damage for each unique debuff on the enemy. Fisticuffs, deal 7 damage, gain block equal to the damage dealt. Or Finesse. I'm going to take Finesse. So that I can do this number. Grave Warden. Strike. Debilitate. Defend. Soulstorm. Oh, I got Hang right off the bat. Nice. Hang. Enfeebling Touch. Invoke. In turn. Could have bodyguarded. Not really my priority right now. Demits. Hang. Should have applied Fear first. It's okay. Little mistakes. Okay, Defile? You know what, he's stunned, so let's just strike. Soul? Borrowed Time. Pull from below. And unleash. And strike again. He's almost dead. It's fine. We got this. Enfeebling Touch. Finesse. Thank you for the follow, Jeremy Hawk. And Hang for the death. Nice. Scourge plus Fear. Yeah, we'll take Fear. We're at pretty good HP, so we can finally actually start upgrading things. Thank God I wanted Demets Plus for a while now to reduce the cost. Looks like we're fighting one of these big louses. I'm gonna take Eternal Armor. Awesome. Alright. We're gonna block and invoke. Okay. Let's see here. We're gonna... Do I need to borrow time here? Because he's not going to attack, so I don't even need to defend, really. Also, I still have all my plating stuff, so... Okay, he is going to attack this turn, so let's, bolster where we can. Also, I don't want to lose my ethereal cards, so... There we go. Okay. Dang, double hang. We're gonna Enfeebling Touch. I should have activated Debilitate first. Oh well. Hindsight and all that. In turn. Okay, Defile. Pull from below. Strike. Dead. Not bad. Alright. Flex Potion. Damn, nice. Death March. Dance Macabre. Or Pull Aggro. I don't think I actually want any of these. Maybe Death March. Nah, I'm gonna skip, actually. You don't have to add cards to your deck if they're not gonna benefit you. We're gonna improve Hang, actually. Might want to improve some of my ethereal cards, but we'll see. Festive Pauper, the start of combat, deal 9 damage to all enemies. Fuck yes. Alright. Let's get that. Give Flex Potion, obtain a random. Give 100 gold, obtain a random. Give Gorget, obtain 2 random relics. I would kind of be sad to lose my plating, but getting random relics is nice. Vambrace. First time you gain block from a card each combat, double the amount. That's nice. Whenever you enter shop room, heal 15 HP. Yeah, actually, for sustainability, this is probably the move. Okay, we got this dude. Ultimate Sacrifice. Ultimate Strike. Panic Button. Omni Slice. Gonna grab me that Omni Slice. He takes 9 damage from the start of combat. We are going to defend, Enfeebling Touch, Omni Slice, Strike, and in turn. No need for me to apply Doom to myself. Fear, Defile, Pull from Below. I hate this is adding all of these to it, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. Hit me with all these. Gonna hit him with Hang, because it's all I can really do this turn. He's gonna buff himself. Personal Hive and Strength. What's personal? Oh, he's giving himself another stack of that. I don't like that. Strike. It's gonna overwhelm my deck if I'm not careful. Okay, I did get Dements. Austin can't do enough damage to really get that going through, so I'm just gonna block and take a pretty substantial hit. Fear. I should have debilitated first. Evoke, Strike. Okay. Whew. That was close. Gold, Potion of Binding, Bowler Hat. What do we got? I'll take the Wisp. Good thing I've got a campsite coming up. And we are definitely going to rest, because holy crap. Let's take the mystery event. Hey! Relic Shop. Happy Flower. Every 5 turns, gain energy. Blood Vial at start, heal 1 HP. After start each combat with 4 block. Enter with that. 1... Okay, so I think I want the Venerable Tea Set, Happy Flower, and do I take that or do I take this? I mean, the Strike Dummy's kind of tempting too, just for a little chip boost. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Strike Dummy. Alright, proceed. Unfortunately, because that didn't start as a shop tile, I don't think I get my HP boost, but it's okay. Ah, Spiny Toad. Hidden Gem. A random card in your draw pile gains replay 2. Gambit. Gain block 50. If you take unblocked attack, damage this combat and die. Fasten. Gain an additional 5 block from defend cards. I think we're gonna get Hidden Gem. Hidden Gem. Okay, whatever. It's fine. I'll take that. Fear. Hang. Invoke. Debilitated. I keep doing that. Okay. Since I know what he's doing here, I'm gonna Enfeebling Touch to make him weaker. Gonna Potion of Binding to make him weaker. We're gonna defend. We're gonna defend. We're gonna end. So he won't be able to breach my armor now. His thorns wear off. He's gonna lose a lot of his debuffs, but it's okay. I'm still gonna hit him with Fear. I'm gonna play Dements. I'm gonna end turn. Should have
done that a little differently, but I need Dementia anyway for the rest of this combat to go the way it needs to. He's gonna buff, so we're just gonna pull out the stops. Pull from below, Soulstorm. Oh, he's dead anyway. I didn't even need to Soulstorm. Let's see. Severance. Deal 13 damage. Add a soul. You know what? For sake of draw, yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm at a decent enough spot of health that I can afford to retain. Let's build up the chip. We'll make pull from below a little better. I need to get me another pull from below. We got the crab. All right. 3 weak and vulnerable to all. Yep, we're gonna do that number. Shockwave. Severance on you. Defend plus. Gonna play a soul. Gonna invoke. Strike you. Defend. And we're gonna end. We're not gonna unnecessarily take extra damage if we can avoid it. I am actually gonna activate Radiant Tincture, I think. Maybe not this turn, though. We're gonna Enfeebling Touch, Fear, Soulstorm, Strike, and Defend. So we're gonna take a little bit of a hit this turn, but I think Osti eats most of that. Yeah. So there's that. We are going to Radiant Tincture. I'm going to Defile. Hang plus. I should have flex potioned. Wait. I still could. Just seems kind of pointless. Alright, we'll do that. It's fine. It'll be better if I get a card that can help me do more damage on this turn anyway, because I can maybe wreck this thing. Actually, this might be perfect. Flex potion. We're gonna gamble with soul. Awesome. Okay. I should have debilitated first. I keep doing that. Okay, that one's dead. This one's gonna try to do something now. Okay, it just gives itself strength. That's not the worst. We are gonna Grave Warden, Fear, Hang, Defend, Strike or Unleash Stronger. Unleash is stronger. Okay. Kinda sucks. Okay. Soul. Defile. Fear. Should have played Fear first. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Pull from below. And strike. And Severance. Soul. Wisp. Hang. Boom. That's actually kind of brutal. Alright. Kind of sucks to get these two when I'm not doing a Doom build, but I'll get Demence. I'd love to improve that immediately. Ah, the big lady. Okay. Your guards are dead. Rumors say you can bestow blessings for those who wish the architect dead. I appreciate someone capable and shall grant a measure of my power. Next time, don't kill my guards. Raise your max HP by 31. Gain energy at the start of each turn. At the start of each combat, shuffle 3 dazed into your draw pile. Choose 3 cards in your deck, enchant them with Swift 3. I feel like the play here is Beautiful Bracelet. We're gonna grab that for... I want to do that for Wisp. Borrowed Time. And Wisp. Because it just makes sense to do that with cards that can boost your draw power. Now, hopefully this doesn't end up screwing me in the end. I'm gonna go the more random path, I think. Why do we always start with these things? Rolling boulder. Yeah. Yeah, we need to start with rolling boulder. Defile. Hang. Yeah. I could have doubled. Whatever, it's fine. It's gonna take a little bit of a hit here, which is gonna suck for my max HP, but what can you do? Boulder gets that. We are going to just kind of go all in on this guy. Draw 2, play Wisp, hang. Get that, get Clarity Extract, Lethality. Yep. Absolutely, yes. Choose an attack to enchant with Sharp 2, choose a skill to enchant with Nimble 2, or choose a power to enchant with Swift 2. I'm gonna go Sharp 2, and I'm giving that to Pull from Below. Because now that's just ridiculously strong. What have we got? Warpaint. Upgrade 2 random skills. Nice! Invoke Plus is always a good get. We're gonna have to fight elites either way, so I'm just gonna take this path. Play 2 random cards from your draw pile. You know what? We're gonna take Catastrophe. Fear. End. Lethality. Defile. We're gonna play Wisp. Dements. Intern. So this means I just have 5 energy at every turn. Okay. More if I decide to get a little bit gutsier on it. Enfeebling Touch. So you do no damage this turn. We're gonna Invoke Plus, Grave Warden. Pull from Below. That'll kill you. And then may as well pump up Asti a little bit. Okay. Debilitate. Fear. Strike Plus. Yeah, no, this is actually working out pretty good. Shroud Plus. Flatten or Blight Strike. I think we're going to take Blight Strike just because I would like more damage. It's not the best card for this. Finesse. Thrumming Hatchet. Mind Blast. I feel like pumping the draw engine's the way to go, but I'm going to take Mind Blast. Why not? Blessing of the Forge. Should have done that first, but whatever, it's fine. Defile Plus. Borrowed Time. Fear. Hang. Strike Plus. Soulstorm. Pull from Below. You know what? Screw it. We have more energy. Defend. I mean, he's not gonna do anything with that, so let's just Demence, Grave Warden. I'll lose a few cards, but it's fine. He's gonna hit me with the burn, so. Okay. We're gonna Debilitate, Wisp, Hang Plus, this number, Severance. May as well hit another soul. Blight Strike, Wisp, here, just to keep it. The burns really suck. Okay. Soul. Got another burn. God damn it. Hang plus. Invoke. Strike. Grave Warden. Intern. Yep, that sucked. Hey, unhinged opossum. Thanks for the horseshoe. Unfortunate timing, that. Oh well. Got a new epoch unlocked, so let's see what we have. Elsewhere. This is another placeholder. Hey, early access stuff. Just means that I will get access to it immediately, question mark, whenever it comes through. Alright, well, that was starting well, but didn't quite finish well. We're gonna do another Necrobinder run. Probably do the region after this if this one doesn't go well. Arcane Scroll. Stone Humidifier. Or Large Capsule. So this is kind of ridiculous from the beginning. So I'm going to take Stone Humidifier. I would love the rare card to essentially just tell me what I'm going to build for, but Vantum is my enemy at the end of this round. I'm going to go this route. Ah, Shrink Bug. Okay. So, first turn, just hammer into it. Let it do its thing. Defend. Bodyguard. Unleash. If I get 3 strikes, it's dead. Oh, wait. 2. 2 will do it. Back to normal. Okay. I guess we're gonna start with Doom, because Countdown from the get-go is also kind of busted. Especially if it keeps throwing single enemy encounters at me. Double block, strike, in turn. I'll take 1 damage, it's fine. Countdown, block, and bodyguard. Aussie takes 1, but it's okay. Strike, strike, unleash. And almost dead. Bodyguard up again. Aussie will die, but this thing will also die. I only take 2 damage. Booyah. We're gonna go with Scourge. Just keep building into Doom. Okay, this is where this kind of falls apart a little bit, but it's okay. We're gonna go ahead and kill this guy. And then I'm just gonna summon to bolster for the hit. Okay, we're gonna... let's apply Doom. And we're just gonna block for the rest of it. We are gonna take a little damage, but it's okay. That guy goes. We got Countdown. Not that we're probably gonna use it anyway. Well, no, we could. Do that. Hostile will do a regular hit, 1 turn. Because it pretty much means we can kill it in pretty short order here. Yeah, it's gone. Hey there. I still need to figure out why certain things are not showing up on the TikTok chat side of things. Spirit of Ash. When are we playing? See, this is what I kind of wanted for the rare card last time. We'll grab Drain Power. It's a good all-arounder card. Can be played in most decks. Enchant was Sown. Ooh. Yeah, no, we're going to do that, I think. And I'm going to say we're going to play it on Countdown, since it's a power. As soon as it's played, it's gone. We're going to go for the Campfire. Not to rest. I want to smith. Let's improve Countdown. Just going to make it better. Choose one card to transform into Peck. Choose one card to enhance with Slither. And choose one card to transform into Toric Toughness. We're going to do that, and we're going to modify one of our blocks for that. Perfect. Alright, time to fight a boss. Let's hope it is not... God damn it, it is the statue. Okay. We ain't messing around. Your journey ends here. I think not. Shall we begin? That's gonna suck. Ow. Okay. Strike plus. Defend. Bodyguard. Okay, I can survive one more hit, which if I can do enough damage is... Oh, okay, good. Scourge. Yeah, he's gone. Okay. May as well just buff up all the way. Take as little damage as possible. Alright. Funerary Mask. Nice. Rattle, Snap, Sow. We're gonna grab Sow, because we need more area of effect damage. I'm going to that campfire. We gotta rest. Alright. Ugh. At least we get a relic. Prayer Wheel. Normal enemies drop an additional card reward. Dang, nice. Okay. Actually gives me a reason to go fight more normals. Start with Countdown. Defend. Defend. Drain Power. In turn. Getting hit with a frail right out the bat is not exactly great. We're gonna do this number. We're gonna sow. And I guess we're gonna block. Take 1 damage still, but he's gonna immediately die, so... Guess there's that. I would like... There we go, that'll work. What else can we get? Drain Power. Alright. I'm gonna take a pretty bad hit, but it's still gonna go down. Alright. What have we got? Negative Pulse, perfect. And Death's Door, also good. Not great, but good. I'm gonna go for the campfire for a little more health. Love to upgrade cards, but we're just kind of where we're at here. We're actually going to go for more quote-unquote regular encounters because, yeah, it's just the way to go here. Let's start infecting this thing with as much doom as possible. Scourge, Drain Power. Yeah, I guess let's just defend. Still gonna hit me for 2, but it's okay. He's gonna get hit with more doom. Gonna Death's Door. Get another soul going here. You know, I've got enough defense. Drain Power, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, he's gonna get hit with that. Means this automatically goes up. You know, he can't do much more damage, so let's just... Yeah. Doom gets him. Because what I'm hoping for is that with all these card rewards... Okay, that's actually kind of fun. I'm gonna grab Wisp, though. Drain Power is kind of goated. Go this way. Okay, 2 slimes and one of those suckers. Okay, so... I think the best play is to do this number from the get-go. Let's hit him with as much doom as humanly possible and do a little bit of damage. It should eliminate these guys. We're still gonna get hit with the slime, and we're gonna get one negative condition, which is gonna kind of suck, because Constrict is a little annoying to deal with, but it's fine. Defend, Bodyguard, Drain Power. Countdown. I did not get anything for that, so I'm just gonna block, Drain Power, and he's not quite dead yet. There we go. Alright. We got this. We got this. Scourge. Yep. Keep that draw engine coming. Enemy loses 3, add 3 souls. Yeah, no, we'll go Scourge. Souls are great and all, but what are you, Vine Shambler? Okay. Let's start with Negative Pulse, Scourge. Wisp, Toughness, in turn. Gonna take 1 damage, technically, there. That's fine. Countdown, Scourge. Bodyguard, Unleash. What's your negative? Tangled. Attacks cost additional this turn. Well, unfortunately for you, I don't exactly intend to attack. That much, anyway. Down you go. Reaper form. Yeah, we'll take that. We take those. And Drain Power again. Cubines. Okay. We are going to Smith. Does that decrease the cost? No, it just gives it Retain. Gain 7 block. Next 2 turns gain 7. 6 block. 11 doom to all enemies. Improving 3 cards in the discard pile is pretty good. I think the play is to... Because Retain does nothing really for me for Reaper form right now as it stands. I think the play is to either up Negative Pulse or Drain Power, because if I up Drain Power, it just improves everything else in the deck. So... Hey, 3-8. Okay, we're going to start with this. Hit up this number. Drain Power. Which will improve that. Hey, thank you. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and do this number first. I guess I'm going to Death Store. I would like to get Reaper form going, but it's not a big deal if I can't. Unleash. Drain. Well, let's Scourge. Soul. Scourge. Drain Power Plus. Nice. Alright. We're gonna take a pretty bad hit here. Ugh. He's gonna buff himself. Do I? No, I'm not gonna do that yet. I'm gonna take the opportunity while he's buffing to get Reaper form ready. And then we're gonna start exploding our strength. Okay, so Strength Potion, Flex Potion. Because it's also going to inflict him with Doom, so there's a benefit on both sides here. Drain Power. And Strike. 9 damage I can take. It's these heavier hits that are usually the problem. This 29 damage is real bad for me, actually. Like, real bad for me. Just kind of unfortunate, because, like, he is pretty well within kill range, but he's gonna murder me this turn. Yeah. Alright. I think it's time for a Regent run. Oh, excuse me. Just shifting around in my chair a little bit. The ass too fat. Hey, Zodiac. Here's hoping. It's been going okay so far. Not had any good runs, but it's been doing alright. Lead Paperweight. Choose one of 2 colorless cards to add to deck. Or scroll boxes. I've not really been going to the shop early game, so I'm gonna do this. Kingly Punch. Deal 8 damage. Whenever you draw this card, increases damage by 3 this combat. This could be great, actually. Yeah, early game, this looks like it'll be great. Yeah, we're gonna go this route. Our enemy at the end's what? Waterfall Giant? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna start with Falling Star, Kingly Punch, Strike. Strike. This thing will deal 8 damage to me. I'm gonna murder it this turn unless I don't draw into any damaging cards. Yeah. Dead. Okay, let's see. Gold Energy Potion, nice. Astral Pulse again. Spoils of Battle. Having something that lets me forge 10 this early on is actually not bad. Light Door, obtain 2 random cards, or Dark Door, remove 1 card from your deck. We'll go for the 2 random. Hey, that's not bad. I say I'm not going to go to a shop at all, and then what's the first thing to freaking show up in one of these random slots? It's taunting me. Okay, we're going to go this route. Yeah, let's hit him with that Astral Pulse right off the bat. This, Spoils of Battle. Get the Sovereign Blade right off the bat, and then just immediately in this thing. Schmack. Yeah, no, the region's really good still. Solar Strike, Monologue, or Pale Blue Dot. We're gonna Solar Strike because we need more blue energy generation. Let's go. Alright. This guy's not the greatest, but not the worst to get immediately. I'm gonna defend. Spoils of Battle, Strike Plus. I could. You know what? Screw it. It's technically an elite battle. Just gonna brutalize him from the get-go. Kingly Punch. Astral Pulse. He's gonna get stunned. Generate. Strike. Falling Star, Solar Strike, Strike, and he's gonna hit me with Vulnerable. Yep. So I got that for the rest of the fight. Celestial Knight. Do I Solar Strike or do I block? I feel like I block here. Yeah. Because I wouldn't kill him either way that turn, so... Fortunately, I don't think I kill him this turn either. Just short. That is unfortunate. But this'll do. Touch of Insanity. Choose a card in your hand. It is free to play this card combat. Lucky Fish. Whenever you add a card to your deck, gain 15 gold. Make it so. Deal 6 damage every 3 skills you play this in a turn. Put this into your hand. Ah, okay, yeah, no, we'll grab that. I get a little gold for doing so. We're gonna rest because that took a lot more damage than I had hoped. Okay. Add injury to your deck, obtain a random... Fight them! Why would I not fight these guys? I love fighting punch constructs, and they're already weakened anyway. Make it so. Defend, defend. Let's go Solar Strike. Spoils a battle. Falling Star, which will get rid of your artifact and then hit you with vulnerable. Kingly Punch. Unfortunately, I'm about to take some damage. Wait. Should have done this sooner, but it's okay. It's still kind of funny. So, defend, defend, venerate, make it so. Kingly Punch. Astral Pulse. Strike. Defend. Okay. Okay. Don't have enough energy for that. Got it. He has 29, essentially. And may as well. Just to breach that defense. Sovereign Blade. Gold. Gigantification Potion. The next attack you play would deal triple damage. Damn. Vexing Puzzle Box. Add a random card to your hand. It costs 0. Monologue. Royal Gamble. Crush Under. Yeah, we'll do Crush Under. We need to heal again. Which is really unfortunate, but whatever. That's good to get again. Hop to question mark. Encounter. Okay. I don't remember getting Prophesize. Unless that was one of the things I got at the beginning. It might have been. Well, this is still fine either way. Celestial Might. There we go. Okay. We got Collision Course. Photon Cut. Pre-handed top of the draw pile. At the start of your turn, add a random colorless card into your hand. I'm gonna get Photon Cut, because that could allow me to play around my hand a little bit better. Enchant a strike or defend with Spiral, which allows me to replay it or heal. I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna probably try to purge regular attacks from my deck once we get to a certain point. Bulwark. Kingly Punch. Do I hit with the Sovereign Blade or do I wait? Yeah, I think I wait. You're gonna hit me with the wounds. Okay. Spoils a battle. Falling Star. Sovereign Blade. Strength Potion. Parry. Whenever you play Sovereign Blade, gain 6 block. Particle Wall. Gain 9 block, return this card to your hand. Pale Blue Dot. If you play 5 more cards in a turn, draw 1 card at the start. Okay, we'll go with this. Got another relic. Juzu Bracelet. Regular enemy combats are no longer found in question mark rooms. Booyah. Alright. Potion Belt, which is really good. Venerable Tea Set, Sling of Courage. I think I'm gonna go Venerable Tea Set. Kingly Kick. Deal 24 damage. Whenever you draw this card, reduce its cost by 1. I don't like that much. I've seen it before, but I just am not a fan. Okay, we're pretty healthy, so I'm gonna go ahead and make it so... Kingly Punch plus... Crush under. That could be really good. Parry's alright. Spoils of Battle is really good. Venerate Improving would be nice. I think my best play here is... Because Photon Cut gets a lot from that. It's probably Kingly Punch. Yeah. Because if I can reduce the cards in my deck, that just becomes stupid broken. Okay, we're gonna hit you with Falling Star from the get-go. Gonna play Spoils of Battle. We're gonna drink this potion. Venerate. Sovereign Blade. Gigantification Potion. You take... What's 36 times 3? I believe that's 118 damage, or 108. Something like that. Let's start by defending, and then we're going to Kingly Punch. Turn. Gonna parry. Crush under. Defend plus. Take a little damage, but it's okay. We're just trying to kill this thing fast. Make it so. Kingly Punch. Strike. Photon Cut. Put you back on top of the deck, just in case. Celestial Knight. It's gonna be just short. That's gonna suck. Okay. Solar Strike all the same. I'll still take the hit. It's fine. I'm gonna heal immediately at the start of the next. So as long as I do this correctly, good. I'm gonna do this to apply the weak. See if it actually explodes or... Nope. Okay. Spoils of Battle. Silent Blade. Defend. Boom. Okay. Sword Sage. Increase the cost of Sovereign Blade by 1. Sovereign Blade now hits an additional time. Make it so, or Tyranny. At the start of your turn, draw 1 card and exhaust 1 card from your hand. I'm going to go with another Make It So, because having multiple of those just sounds ridiculous for potentially free attacks if I keep using skills. Okay. Do I go... Yeah, I think I go this route. But first, what have you got for me? Where did I put... Oh, come to see my collection? Take anything from the pile over there. Put it to good use. Black Star. Elite drops an additional relic. Calling Bell. Obtain a unique curse and 3 relics. Dusty Tone. Obtain the Sealed Throne. Innate. Whenever you play a card, gain... Ooh. That's tempting. But no. We're going to go Black Star. So this may change my pathing a little bit, because I want to fight elites now. So... Alright. 7 shot. Oh, 7 stars. Deal. Oh, okay, so it decreases that, but I still have that to deal with. Okay. Crush under. This number on you. Yeah, I may as well just kill this thing. I'm gonna take some damage, but it's okay. Make it so. Make it so. Photon Cut. Falling Star. Okay, Crush Under, which is proving to be a really good card. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna just grab another one of those. Why not? Let It In. Yeah, we're gonna get that for the Metamorphosis. Why not? Okay. Seeking Edge. Forge 7. Arm Blade now deals damage to all enemies. Hell yeah. This number. Falling Star. Sovereign Blade. Get my parry going, so I take only a little bit of damage here. It's gonna try to bury itself. Make it so. Kingly Punch Plus. Spoils of Battle. Strike. Just do as much damage as humanly possible before it buries itself. Make it so. Crush Under. I can't... Or can I? Hold on. No, it's just one strength, so no, I can't do that. Venerate. Take a little damage here, it's fine. Astral Pulse. Solar Strike. Photon Cut. Put you back on top of the deck. Strike. Dead. Okay. Pillar Creation. Whenever you create a card, gain 3 block. Shining Strike. Deal 8 damage, gain. Put this on top of your draw pile. Charge. Choose 2 cards in your draw pile. Transform into minion strikes. We'll do Shining Strike. Transforming into minion strikes would be great for finning. We're gonna do... No, we'll do Squash this time around. I usually do Exterminate, but... Let's see. As I get the thing where that would have been... Or you spend, gain 2 block breach. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and activate that. No point not to. I'm going to do this number first. Crush Under. I should have Falling Starred. Damn it. Okay. Order of operations matters here. We're gonna put... No, we're gonna put the Defend Plus back on top of the deck. In turn. Gonna take some hits. It's fine. Going to start with Shining Strike. Defend. This thing's gonna regenerate, which is gonna suck, and I didn't really get to play Kingly Punch, which also sucks, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Crush Under. Spoils of Battle. That won't kill anything, so we're just gonna defend. This might be a little rough. Metamorphosis. I might die. Actually, yeah, I'm going to die this turn. That sucks. Okay, whatever. It's fine. I was building a little haphazardly anyway. That's what happens when you don't play a character for a bit and then you just don't go with a plan. Let's go back in. Try again. I do like the Regent. Okay. Why can't I win? Receive this blessing. Yes, thank you, Meow. Raise your max HP by 11. At the start of Elite Combats, draw 2 extra cards. Lose all gold. Choose 1 to 2 packs. I'm gonna go gambling again. Child of the Stars, Hidden Cache, Crescent Spear. That's not bad. Glimmer. Draw 3 cards, put 1 card in your hand on your top of your draw pile. Refined Blade or Collision Course. I'm going with this one, because this one just seems like it's going to bolster itself well into a blue card deck. We got ourselves another Waterfall Giant. Let's go gambling. Okay, Hidden Cache. Defend, and I'm going to hit you, since you're not preparing to become thorny. Double strike. Defend. Gonna take a little damage, but it's okay. We got this. Okay. Child of the Stars. Falling Star. And we're gonna block in Hidden Cache. Completely eat that hit. And we should be able to kill it this turn as long as we don't get messed up. Yep, there we go. Done and dusted. Alright. What do we got? Power Potion. Refined Blade. Cosmic Indifference. Gain 6 block, put a card in. Know Thy Place. So the only problem with Know Thy Place is the exhaust effect, which is great if you're trying to thin your deck for Glow Water Potion. Exhaust your hand, draw 10 cards. Obtain Fresnel Lens, but lose max HP. Whenever you add a card that gains block to your deck, enchant it with Nimble. Yep, we're gonna do that number. Much as that sucks for the max, at least it doesn't drop my current HP by an equivalent amount. Refined Blade. Defend. Defend. Gain more energy this turn. Falling Star. Crescent Spear. Since I can't block, what's better? I mean, it does the same amount of damage, so... Child of the Stars, Hidden Cache, and Defend. Yeah, that's enough damage. Just kill it. Get rid of the thing. Hidden Cache, Know Thy Place, Stardust. Deal. Ooh, yes please. I didn't even know that was an option there. We're gonna just heal. We'll abstain. I'm gonna go the camp route. We're gonna smith. That's nice. We're gonna pump up Stardust, though. Let's fight an elite. Okay, so I could hit him for 15 right off the bat. Or... yeah, we'll just do this number. Clear out my... actually, can I play... yeah, we'll do a Power Potion this turn. Furnace, at the start of your turn, for Forge 4. Neutron Aegis. Aegis. Yeah, we'll do Furnace. Child of the Stars. Refined Blade. Hidden Cache. Gonna take a little damage here, but it's okay. He gets Vigor. Defend. Crescent Spear. Strike. Strike. In turn. He's gonna hit me hard. It's okay. Refined Blade. Falling Star. Yeah, may as well pop him under that. He's stunned. He's gonna try to debuff me. Venerate. Strike. Strike. This is just gonna be the thing that makes it so that I am super vulnerable to hits. Stardust for 21 damage. Hidden Cache. Crescent Spear. Cloak Clasp. At the end of your turn, gain 1 block for each card in your hand. Okay. Knockout Blow. Deal 30 damage. If this kills an enemy, gain... ooh. Yeah, we're going for that. That sounds like brutal fun. Rest. This is kind of a high-risk, high-reward deck. Okay. Start with Hidden Cache. Falling Star on you. Defend. Strike on you. Okay. Would have loved to have gotten a potion from that last combat, but it is what it is, kind of. Child of the Stars. YOLO. Do that number. We will spear you. That at least gets one of them off of the field. Fortunately, we absorb that with our shield, so we should be golden. Ooh, bit of a lag spike there. Fine blade. Yeah, that's enough to kill you. We could take 10 damage. Shouldn't be a big issue. Probably need to do a defrag or something because I'm getting a bit of lag. Let's just end you. Nice. Refine blade. In turn. Boop, beep, boop, boop, boop. Falling Star. Sovereign Blade. Dead. Attack. Ornamental Fan. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. Orbit. Every 4 energy you spend, gain an energy. Gamma Blast. Deal 13 damage, apply 2 weak and vulnerable. Yes. We're gonna do that number. What kind of relic we getting? Gorget. Okay. Simple enough. It's effective. Rest. I'm gonna go the question mark. Upgrade a random card in deck. Defend plus is fine. Start with Hidden Cache. Defend. Gamma Blast. Venerate. Should be enough defense to keep us going. Yeah, we Stardust. Because that just clears things out. Mazaleth's Gift. Gain 1 ritual. Nice. Yeah, we're going to use that during the boss fight. Genesis. Stardust would have been good too, but can't deny that Genesis is great. Ooh. Right off the top, too. Falling Star. Defend. Just eat the hits. Hidden Cache. Defend plus Crescent Spear. Child of the Stars. Stardust. Refine Blade. Strike. He's going to try to run. He's not going to get very far. Sovereign Blade. Hidden Cache. Gamma Blast. No damage. Take that. Cosmic Indifference. Gain 8 block. Put a card from your discard pile on top of your draw pile. You know what? Yeah, we'll grab it because we also get the nimble thing. So. So we're gonna start with Knockout Blow because that just immediately KOs that. These guys can't attack this turn. It's fine. Gonna be a little stronger. We're going to Falling Star. Crescent Spear. That's dead. Strike. Stardust. Okay, this is getting silly. Let's see. Gamma Blast, Gather Light, or Solar Strike. I'm gonna go Gather Light. We're okay on health, actually, so let's do this. We're gonna do Genesis Plus. Give us even more of that. Okay, so we're gonna start with Hazel's Gift. and grab ourselves a free attack. Beaten to shape. Deal 5 damage, forge 5. Forges an additional 5 for every time you've hit the enemy this turn. Dying Star, ethereal. Deal 9 damage to all enemies. All enemies lose 9 strength. Shining Strike. Deal 8 damage, gain 2. Yeah, we're gonna do beaten to shape. Gamma Blast, Strike, Venerate, beaten to shape. Intern. This thing's gonna start its thing of Steam Eruption. Genesis Plus. Refined Blade. Defend. Ah, shit. Don't have enough health for that, but that's okay. I'm still gonna eat most of this hit. Child of the Stars. Gather Light. Hidden Cache. Defend. Falling Star. Crescent Blade. Strike. Strike. Hey again, Avatar Zodiac. Thanks again for the well wishes on that. Let's see. Strike. Cosmic Indifference. Beaten to shape. And we'll in turn. It's gonna do some damage to me. It's okay. Gonna hit him with Stardust. And that pretty much does it, yeah. Venerate, defend, Crescent Spear, I guess. It's a shame his Steam Eruption doesn't hit immediately, or that would have been a good time. Gather Light. Do that number. Pop that. Smack him again, I guess. Does 3 damage to me. Alright. Heirloom Hammer. Deal 17 damage. Choose a colorless card in your hand. Add a copy of that card to your hand. Royalties. At the end of combat, gain 30 gold. Or make it so. I'm going to grab Heirloom Hammer, because that means I can get more than one Venerated Blade at a time, and that just gets silly. Okay. Let's see what we have. Prismatic Gem. Gain energy at the start of each turn. Card rewards now contain cards from other colors. Radiant Pearl. At the start of each combat, gain a Luminescence. Touch of Ouroboros. Replace Divine Light with Divine Destiny. I think I'll take Touch of Ouroboros, because getting Divine Destiny just means that I have a chance to utterly destroy a field. Alright. Yeah, because if I get... Yeah, it doesn't immediately kill everything, but it's still pretty damn good. Yeah, just take you out of the equation off the cuff. Okay. We're gonna Genesis. I may as well just kill you. Not the most efficient play, but hey. I can't knock out. I gotta remind myself of that. We're gonna choose a card to put on top of your draw pile. We're gonna put Stardust on top of the draw pile, because if it comes back to my turn, it'll deal 28 damage to this thing, so... Because that's the thing, he can only take 7 damage at a time, or 9 damage at a time. If he takes multiple hits, then that counts as separate hits, and yeah. Crush Under would be good. We need a good cheap card to play. We're gonna go to the shop. We haven't been yet. Hi, Zoo. For every 10... Upon pickup, choose attacker skill to enchant with Royally Approved. This card has Innate and Retain. Hi. Hi. I think that if we Royally Approve, we're gonna do it for Stardust. Because that just means we can activate whenever... Hello, kitty. My cat has decided to join, so hopefully my face tracking doesn't go weird. Choose one of 3 random colorless cards, add to hand. Gain 15 block, forge 10. Plus it'll gain 2 extra. That doesn't get that benefit. Devastate. Crush under. I think we get Crush under again for more AoE damage. And let's start removing regular strikes. Okay. Proceed. Hi. Kitty's being cute. We are going to add Squash to the deck. We got a lot of AoE damage. We need some single target. Well, isn't that convenient? I am going to do Squash first, and then Stardust. Almost killed it. We're going to put Squash back on top of the deck, and in turn. I'm gonna take 3 damage, but it's okay. Because, you dead. Grab some fish oil, take my card back. And what have we got? Cosmic Indifference, Cloak of Stars. Or Make It So. I think I'm going to grab Cosmic Indifference, just because the ability to cycle what I want back on top of the deck is kind of priceless. Do I go the question mark? I mean, yeah, I guess that the elite would be the best move. This guy. Alright. We're gonna start with Refine and Heirloom Hammer. Deal damage. Gets another copy of that. Gonna play Child of Stars right off the cuff, and then Stardust. Probably ought to use the fish oil. Yeah. Squash. I know this won't kill it, but I do want to do the damage from Knockout Blow. Do I Venerate or do I hold? Yeah, I Venerate. Gonna get hit for 9. It's okay, though. Genesis is actually a really good get. I'm gonna Crush Under, though. And Cosmic Indifference. And we're gonna put... We're gonna put Refined Blade back on top of the deck. Defend. We eat most of this. Refined Blade. Gather Light. Falling Star. Defend. Can't do Gamma Blast, but it's fine. He's gonna build some defense. And some strength. Okay. Gonna try to do a pretty solid hit to me. Cosmic Indifference. Gonna put Stardust on top of the deck. Defend. Hidden Cache. And may as well hit with the Crescent Spear just for shits and giggles. Okay. Stardust. Sovereign Blade. Sovereign Blade. One hand is occupied petting cat at the moment, so apologies. Okay, this is the situation in which charge might actually prove useful, because some things will become dead draws after a bit. I'm gonna go here to deal with this. He's going to immediately try to debuff me, the son of a bitch. Okay. We're gonna Heirloom Hammer, even if I don't have a colorless. And then we're gonna get the Stardust. In turn, he's gonna Shriek, I believe? Nope, he's gonna make me Tender. Whenever you play a card, loses strength and dexterity this turn. So we're going to gather light. Defend. Charge. I'm going to change my strikes into minion strikes. He's going to deal 3 damage to me overall. I could Genesis. I'm going to Squash. And yeah, I'm going to Genesis. In turn. This is going to suck. Okay. Minion Strike. Cosmic Indifference. Gonna put Stardust back on top of the deck. Child of Stars. Venerate. And that's it for my turn. Can't kill me, but he's gonna hurt. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna start with that. Boom. Dead. Yikes. Okay. That hurt a bit. I'm gonna grab Know Thy Place. This is one of the few situations which I'd say I want to grab Know Thy Place, but I'm gonna rest, because God knows I need it. Alright. Go this route. What's the relic? Red Mask. Nice. Rest again. Proceed. Perfect. Alright. Let's start with Refined Blade. Cosmic Indifference. Stardust. I could have done that after, but it wouldn't have made much sense because I wouldn't have had any real way to play it, I guess. That's the way to put that. Alright. Charge. I'm gonna get rid of some strikes. Crush Under. Heirloom Hammer. Heirloom Hammer. And I guess in turn. Would have been nice to play the Refined Blade on top of it, but it's fine. Let's hit you with a Know Thy Place. Minion Strike. Minion Strike. Child of the Stars. Gather Light. Strike. In turn. Oh, did I bother you, kitty? Sorry. We'll do this. We'll put Stardust back on top of the deck. Hidden Cache. Defend. In turn. Bada bing. Bada boom. Boom. Alright. Cure All. Is this the thing that gives me... Yep, energy and draw too. Nice. Every 4 energy, you spend gain in energy. Deal 7 damage. We'll do Solar Strike. I'm just trying to be a blue generation machine at this point. Orichalcum if you end your turn without block. I think I'm gonna do this number. We'll do the T set. Am I really gonna go fight an elite? Yeah, I am. The B-Man. Uh-oh. This is gonna be very interesting. Alright, here goes nothing.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. The question is, am I going to draw anything of use? Oh yeah, okay. Know thy place. Charge. We will replace 2 days. Sweet. Hidden Cache. Cosmic Indifference. We'll get another charge back. Okay. Charge. Replace 2 days. He's about dead, actually. I could have if I had just a little more. Oh, wait. He received more damage? Yeah. Dead. There we go. That went really smooth, actually. Cloak of Stars. Royal Gamble. Crush Under. I think I take Crush Under here. It's been proving very effective, actually. Okay, so we're going to begin with Genesis. Crush Under. Stardust. Okay. Can't do any kind of attack this turn. Cosmic Indifference. Put Stardust back on top. Gather Light. Defend. Just eat that easily. Know thy place. Hidden Cache. Crush Under. Stardust. Done and dusted. Alright. Particle Wall. Gain 11 block. Return this card to hand. So that could essentially just be like an infinite block engine. I could Hidden Cache. Because Hidden Cache is like ridiculously busted with this. So I'm going to Hidden Cache, I think. I am confident enough to do this number. Do I improve Venerate or Hidden Cache? I feel like improving Venerate's probably the better move. Unless I have... Because I already improved Genesis, right? Yeah, so... Let's Crush Under. Yeah, Crush Under's improved one actually is much better too. Let's go for that. Especially because I'm about to deal with the crab and, you know, multi-damage attacks are kind of great here. We're gonna Crush Under. Cosmic Indifference. Refine Blade. Strike. Stardust. Does this render some of my cards useless? Yes. Is it going to be a problem? Not really. Okay. Hidden Cache. Crush Under. Defend Plus. Solar Strike. Okay, now I understand how that mechanic works. Crush Under. Genesis. Okay, so I need to face this side or it's going to absolutely murder the shit out of me. Defend. So I have to attack it. Okay. Yeah, no, this ain't great. Know thy place. Gamma Blast. Falling Star. Hidden Cache. Defend. End. I might die here.
let's add you back. Just barely alive. Okay. Still have yet to kill either one of these things, though. Gather light. Hidden cache. Stardust. Didn't kill either of them. That's actually very disappointing. But I have enough armor to survive, at least. Okay. Crush under. Crush under. In turn. Gamma Blast. Wash. Defend. Strike. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, that sucks. I thought I had something good going there. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. I will be right back. Just gotta go use the restroom real fast, so BRB. Back on for Twitch. Hey guys. Boop. We're back. I also grabbed me a snack real quick. Oh. Let's see. You know what? Fuck it. We ball. Ah, the class I play the least. I think I'll take the lava rock. Let's see. Neutralize. Block, block, strike. Survivor. Strike. I'll overblock, why not? Strike. 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 Block. 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 Survivor. Block, strike. Strike. Dead. Backflip. Gain 5 block. Drops 2 cards. Ricochet. Yeah, no, we're going with that. Need more discard cards. Warpaint! Nice. Would have rather gotten that later, but it's okay. 10 plus. Usually Survivor, so I can Ricochet. Could have done that a little differently, but it's okay. Could have killed it that turn. Really need to be more efficient. Up my sleeve. Ooh, kind of like that. Getting another Ricochet would be good, but... Okay, starting off this. And turn. Okay. Up my sleeve. Or, not my sleeve. Survivor. Then up my sleeve. Almost dead. Still, I didn't take any damage, so I'll take the win where I can get it. Strike. Neutralize. Just for the 3 damage. Actually, was that? Nah, it doesn't matter. Defend. Strike, strike. Ugh. Not necessarily great. Up my sleeve. Neutralize. Shiv, shiv, shiv. Okay. Pop, pop. Expose. Remove all artifact and block from an enemy. Apply 2 vulnerable and exhaust. Flick flack. Slide. Deal 7 damage to all enemies. Follow through. Do 6 damage to all enemies. This is the last card played this turn. If the last card played this turn was still, apply 1 weak to all enemies. Huh. That's kind of interesting. I think I like follow through better. It requires a different setup, but it's fine. Defend. Follow through. Defend. It's gonna lose the weak, but... Oh, wait, that was taking me out. No, we're good. Not thinking this through. Up my sleeves. Shiv, shiv, shiv. Strike. End. You're just gonna empower yourself. Give you more strength. Neutralize. Up my sleeve. Defend plus. Shiv, shiv, shiv. Strike. I'll take 2 damage. It's fine. Really want to get Survivor when I have, you know, things to play it with. Defend. Follow through. Defend. End. Exact amount for the block. Happy coincidences. Neutralize. Defend. Follow through. Strike. Up my sleeve. Shiv. 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 Ricochet. Pop, pop. Outbreak. Every 3 times you apply poison, deal 11 damage to all enemies. Backflip. Or anticipate. Let's grab anticipate. What options do I have here? Yeah, on my sleep plus. Ricochet plus might be great too, but just not getting the luck of... There we freaking go. Ricochet. Let's go ahead and just strike, strike, turn. Ritual activates. Up my sleep plus. Follow through. Shiv. Shiv. I wanted to shiv. There we go. Shiv, shiv, shiv. I'm gonna take 6 damage this turn, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Neutralize. Defend. Up my sleep plus. Shiv, shiv, shiv. Okay. What do we got? Leading Strike. Deal 7 damage at a Shiv. Sucker Punch. Deal 8 damage. Apply 1 weak. Accuracy. Shivs deal additional 4 damage. Yes. Okay. Yeah-da-da-da. We're gonna hit that accuracy right off the bat. Strike. Strike. In turn. Hi, Sue. Let's see. Neutralize. Defend. I guess defend. I would love to up my sleeve, but... Okay. Anticipate. Follow through. Survivor. Strike. Hi, baby. How we doing, kitty? She's standing on my thigh right now. Part of her's on her tower, part of her's on me. What a goober. Follow through. Ricochet. Hi. Can I help you? We're just gonna block up. Got a little fuzz here. Let me get that for you. There we go. Up my sleeves. Shiv, shiv, shiv. Dead. Gold, Heart of Iron. What do we got? Deadly Poison. Backstab. Mirage. I'm gonna take Backstab. Festive Popper's great. Okay. So Festive Popper activates. Backstab. Accuracy. Neutralize. Defend. Strike. Take a little damage. I mean, we're gonna get hit anyway. Up my sleeve. Shiv, shiv, shiv. Dead. I hate that. I'm probably gonna get rid of the skill potion, just so I can get and drink the fruit juice. The Hunt. Deal 10 damage. If fatal, gain an additional card reward. Ooh. I would love Cloak and Dagger, but the Hunt is kind of hard for me to miss that on, you know? Alright. And getting the Hunt right off the bat when I can just... that's delicious. Okay. This for my shivs. Just gonna follow through and turn. Okay. Anticipate. Build up our shield like crazy. Okay. Neutralize. Defend. Actually, you know what? You die anyway. Up my sleeves. Dead. Nice. Alright. Memento Mori. Deal 8 damage. Deals 4 additional damage for each card discarded this turn, which would be great if I had more things to discard. Calculated Gamble. Discard your hand and draw that many cards. Or Finisher. I'm gonna get Calculated Gamble, because that gives me another way to discard. Tactician. Sly. Gain an energy. Don't really like that. Guess I'll take Poison Stab. We're gonna grab the sword. Yes, it does mean I have to go and fight more elites. Whatever. Upgrade random card. Anticipate plus. Nice. I also realize I don't have TikTok Live in the foreground. Okay, so let's see. First, we're gonna hit you with Backstab. I'm gonna play Anticipate. I'm gonna take a Calculated Gamble. Didn't really pay off the way I'd hoped, but it's okay. I still should be able to at least kill one of the two of you this turn, so there's that. Neutralize to kill you. Poison Stab. Follow through. Strike. I'm gonna take a hit for 1. Accuracy. Up my sleeve. You dead. You dusted. You done. Speedster. Whenever you draw a card during your turn, deal 2 damage to all enemies, Ricochet, or Escape Plan. Yeah, we'll go Ricochet. Let's heal up. Hopefully I can start upgrading skills on the next floor. Backstab. Accuracy. Calculated Gamble. Up my sleeve. Okay. Sucks to not get that, but that's okay. Defend. Strike. Okay, I'm gonna activate Radiant Tincture. And this. Neutralize. Defend. Strike. Beckon. I'm not playing the hunt until I have a death blow. Survivor. Anticipate. Anticipate. Follow through. Survivor. Poison Stab. He's gonna make himself intangible. Okay. Beckon, defend, strike. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Up my sleeve. Beckon. Start just unloading into him. In turn. 2 more beckons. Beckon. Defend. Strike. Not playing the hunt yet. Not falling for it. Neutralize, defend, strike, beckon. He's gonna probably make himself intangible again, right? Yeah, okay. Survivor. Poison stab. In turn. Not activating the hunt yet. I want to get him in just the right position for it. Beckon, beckon, defend. Beckon, anticipate, follow through, defend. Which means I will take some beckon damage, but it's okay. That's why I got the shield. Okay. Beckon, up my sleeve. Shiv, shiv. Defend, defend. Take 11 damage. I can tank that. I'm just hoping. No such luck. Okay. We're gonna take the hit here. Because either way, I can do 2 damage. That's not the question. The question is whether or not I will get... And I do not. That's unfortunate. Okay. In turn. He's gonna go intangible. If I get 2 strikes, I kill him anyway. Okay, good. And the hunt. Nice. And I guess I got an epoch for using the hunt on a boss. 100 gold. Weak potion. Reptile trinket. Whenever you use a potion, gain 3 strength this turn. Stone calendar. At the end of turn 7, deal 52 damage to all enemies. After image. Whenever you play a card, gain block. Tracking. Weak enemies take double damage from attacks. Abrasive. Slide. Gain 1 dexterity and 4 thorns. I'm going to grab after image. Echoing Slash. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Repeat this effect for each enemy killed. Serpent Form. Whenever you play a card, deal 4 damage to a random enemy. Shadow Meld. Double your block gain this turn. I'm going to grab Serpent Form. Alright. Add 2 Relax to your deck. Interesting. Pale's Tooth. Remove 5 cards from your deck. After each combat, randomly gain 1 back upgraded. Yeah, we're going to do Pale's Tooth. I'm going to do that just so that I can remove my regular attacks, actually. I know that sounds weird, but trust me, having them out of the hand for now is actually the best thing I could do for myself. Backstab. Do I... Yeah, you know what? I should have done that first. It's okay. We'll anticipate anyway. Just do a little extra damage. Okay. Accuracy. Calculated gamble. After image. Survivor. Neutralize. Block. Follow through. Block. Just eat that attack easy. Up my sleeve. And just hit you with as many ricochets as possible. I could have waited and tried to get the hunt back in my deck, but it's okay. Draw 1 card, discard 1 card. Yep, we're getting prepared. I'm gonna get the gold and just leave it at that. I have a lot of money. I need to go to a shop soon. Okay. Serpent Form. Anticipate. Backstab. Calculated gamble. In turn. Take a few hits. Accuracy. prepared. Neutralize. Defend. Defend. You're stunned. Up my sleeve. Shiv, shiv. Serpent form is just busted, man. Let's see. Blur could be really good. Yeah, we're gonna grab Blur. Alrighty, these guys. I'm gonna start with Afterimage. Anticipate. Backstab. Calculated Gamble. Survivor. And I'm gonna intern, because I don't want to use the hunt on you guys. Eat that. I'm gonna get hit with the dazed condition. Do I do that to try to get rid of his artifact? That's the question. I think the answer is yes. It at least burns through a couple. He's gonna hit me with dazed. I'm gonna eat this attack. Easy. Ooh, serpent form. I think we up my sleeve. How much damage does that do? Not enough, but we can do this. Which eats through his last. Gonna play prepared. This number, follow through. He's almost dead from this, but not quite. Oh wait, no, he is dead from this. Serpent form would have been nice to play, but there just wasn't any room to really calculate that. Blur and accuracy. Man, I would have loved to get you much earlier on in the fight. Okay. We're just gonna do a few strikes. We're gonna take 8 damage here, which is not ideal. I'm gonna play Survivor. No, we want to get that out of the deck. Follow through. Poison Stab. This is going to trigger that ability as long as I get enough attacks. This will work. Shiv. Shiv. Done. Okay, got Strike back. Powdered Demise. Enemy loses 9 HP at the end of each of its turns. So that's something that's going to be great for bosses. Tools of the Trade. At the start of your turn, draw 1 card and discard a card. Alright. I think that's a must. Let's grab that. Okay. We're going to start with Tools of the Trade. We're going to backstab you. Can't quite kill you in 1 turn, so I'm just gonna armor up here. We're gonna take a little damage. It's okay. We're gonna discard a Ricochet right off the cuff. We're gonna do this number. Afterimage, accuracy, defend, defend. Gonna take 1 damage. This guy's gonna do something to empower himself. He's just gonna give himself strength. Strength 15, jeez. Don't really have anything that benefits from this, so I'm going to ditch that. We're gonna Blur. Survivor. Gonna calculate Gamble just to force the deck to reset. And follow through. Nice, okay. Still not where I need, but we're getting there. Okay. Up my sleeves is kind of crucial here. Not the best, though. Alright, up my sleeves. Neutralize you. Shiv, 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 shiv. Actually, I can just full-on kill you. Nice. Alright. Okay, I should be able to take this thing out pretty fast now. Ricochet. Anticipate plus. Won't completely block it, but it's good enough. Because he dies from poison anyway. Because I gotta remember, poison kills at the beginning of their turn. Does damage at the beginning of their turn, rather. Memento Mori. No, we'll grab Blur Plus. Let's do another Elite. We haven't done one since we got the stupid sword. Okay. Let's start with Backstab. Neutralize. Up my sleeve. Calculate gamble. Follow through. Intern. Okay, we're in a bad spot. Blur. Survivor. Defend plus. Because unfortunately that one's going to come back. Tools of the Trade. Blur plus. Defend plus. Yeah, we're dead. Could have used my potions by this point, but I don't think that would have made a difference here. What'd we get for our epoch, though? Bigger prey. Other sisters judge the fourth one in silence. They have not seen her for over 3 centuries, and she returns with an ugly, pulsating scrap. The silent recollects the trials she endured for this trophy, but does not speak. To speak is weak. One can prove herself with more impressive trophies. There is always bigger prey. Snake Bite. Retain. Apply 7 poison. Bubble Bubble. If the enemy has poison, apply 9. Poison is triggered an additional time. So if I wanted to build poison, that would have been the thing to do it with. Got it. Alright. We're going to go another random run. It's 3:14. I've still got a good hour and 45 minutes, so should be able to get a few good runs in. Alright. Sparky Boy. Leafy Poultice. Transform one of your strikes on one of your defense. Lose 10 max HP. Stone Humidifier. You know what? YOLO, we gamble. White Noise. Interesting. Hold up. What was that? White Noise. Add a random power into your hand. It's free to play this turn. Or Chaos. Channel 1 random orb. Okay. I'm kind of cool with that. I'll take that trade. I think I want to go... I want to get as many fights in as I can, so... Because I need card rewards with this guy. Coolant. At the start of your turn, gain 2 block for each unique orb you have. Okay. Activate that power right off the bat. Chaos. Zap. Dual cast. Chaos. Defend. Defend. Zap. Dual cast. Strike. Enter. Chaos. Strike. Alright. What do we got? Lightning Rod. Gain 4 block. At the start of the next 2 turns, channel 1 lightning. Hot Fix. Gain 2 focus this turn. Deal 6 damage to all enemies. Draw a card. I think I want to take Lightning Rod. Gonna just really orb focus this time around. Zap. defend, dual cast. Took a little damage there. Chaos, white noise, defragment, defend, intern. Chaos, lightning rod, zap, intern. Intern. Okay. Compile driver. Deal 7 damage. Draw 1 card for each unique orb you have. Go for the eyes. Deal 3 damage. If the enemy intends to attack, apply 1 weak. Fusion. Channel 1 plasma. Alright. Procure a random potion. Remove 1 card from your deck. Add 1 guilty. Nah, we're gonna procure a random potion. What are you talking about? Alright. Chaos. Zap. And plasma. Passive at the start of your turn, gain energy, evoke, gain 2 energy. Plasma is unaffected by focus. Good to know. White noise. Thunder. Whenever you evoke lightning. Yep. Okay. That's all you had to say. Your turn. Get hit with slime. Alright. Chaos. Zap. Fusion. Dead. Alright, what do we got? Fusion. Storm. Whenever you play a power, channel 1 lightning. Alright. Transform a card in your deck. Upgrade a card in your deck. I'm upgrading. Channel 2 lightning. Yeah, we'll do white noise plus. Make it free, right? Okay. Chaos. Zap. Strike. Storm. White noise. Spinner. Lightning rod. Block. Strike. Defend. Defend. Okay, this thing dies. Infection gets hit by block. The game is taking a minute to figure out what to do. Okay. Zap. Fusion. Enter. Gonna get hit for 6 and get an infection. It's fine though. This is as good as done. Lightning rod. Chaos. Dead. Vambrace. First time you gain block from a card, gain double that amount. Momentum Strike. Deal 10 damage. Reduces card's cost to 0 energy. Focus Strike. Deal 9 damage. Gain a focus this turn. Tesla Coil. Deal 3 damage. Trigger all lightning against an enemy. Yep. Especially with how lightning heavy this deck has been. Okay, these 3. Storm. That. Spinner. Lightning Rod. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Channel. Do this. Secret Weapon. Put an attack from your draw pile onto your hand and exhaust. Fisticuffs. Or Purify. I'm gonna go Fisticuffs, and we're just gonna go ahead and smack you for that. And strike. Okay. Dual cast. Chaos. What was that? Frost? Nice. Okay. Defend, defend, strike. Yeah, this is done. Tesla coil. Aerobic acid. Add a random attack skill and power into your hand. They're free to play this turn. Dude. Genetic algorithm. Gain 1 block permanently. Increase this card's block by 3 exhaust. Hotfix or uproar. I'm gonna go with genetic. I'm infected by your genetics. Alright. Genetic algorithm. Lightning rod. Storm. Tesla coil. Zap. White noise. Storm. I don't know why I blocked, but it's okay. Didn't really take away from anything else I was going to do the turn. Vulnerable. Okay. I see where we're going here. Dual cast. Chaos. Defend. Enter. That's a lot of damage. Okay. Tesla coil. Touch of Insanity. Lightning Rod. Subroutine. Chaos. I'm gonna subroutine. I am not smart. I am not smart enough to handle another boss fight after this, or another elite after this. Oh, these guys. Okay. Genetic algorithm. Subroutine. 3, 9, 12. Yeah, let's just fully block. Okay. Storm. Zap. We're gonna aerobic acid. I didn't want to use it this soon, but whatever. Spinner. White noise. Echo form. Beam cell. Strike. Defend. Defend. Not great on the health situation. Trash to treasure. Whenever you create a status card, channel 1 random orb. And it's dead. Alright. 5 health is not a great place to be right now. Hologram. Gain 3 block. Put a card from your discard pile into your hand. Exhaust. Let's do hotfix. Give ourselves a bit of focus, because Jesus Christ, we're gonna need it. Alright. Subroutine. Storm. Lightning rod. Strike. Alright. Zap. Chaos. Strike. Defend. Touch of Insanity. Fusion. Hotfix. Defend, defend. Tesla coil. Strike. Intern. I am so dead. Well, we tried. Oh, boy. Is what it is. Let's go gambling! Another random run. Okay, it's putting us back on her. Let's go back to the silent. I think I'm gonna go for the arcane scroll. Serpent form right out the gate is not bad. Alright. Starting with 99 gold. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. Just hope for the best on random encounters. Okay. Let's just hammer right into this thing. I've been shrunk. This is a problem. 5, 5, 4. All right. Okay. I'd love to do Serpent Form, and I also really don't want to take damage this fight if I can avoid it. Okay. Yeah, it's dead. Okay, good. Shrink wears off. Pinpoint. Deal 17 damage. Cost 1 less energy for each skill played this turn. Prepared. Yeah, we'll do prepared. I want to be able to flush my hand as quick as possible here. Let's maintain control. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. Actually, I want to do Serpent Form Plus. Because it doesn't require you to make it innate. This is not great. Getting this right off the kick is not that good. Malaise. Enemy loses X strength, apply X weak, exhaust. Flick flack. Ricochet. Noxious fumes. I mean, this is not a bad power to get early on. Let's go for it. I don't know what I'm exactly building for. Let's bottle. Regen potion, okay. I'm at full health, so let's improve something. 3 poison. Yeah, I think that's the play. Zoo, why are we screaming? Cat's being my cat again. Okay, let's see what we can do. So, we'll start with Noxious Fumes. I'm gonna go Prepared. Discard Survivor, I guess. Smack. Okay, hit you with Poison. Well, you're just using an ability, so we're just gonna do this number. Okay, Serpent Form right off the bat here. I'm gonna still block, though. I just don't really have much of a choice if I want to keep my health at max. Neutralize. Defend. Defend. Strike. Alright, Serpent Form. And that's game. Pop. Alright. Memento Mori, deal 8 damage, deals 4 additional damage for each card discarded this turn. Deadly Poison, apply 5 poison or deflect. I'm gonna go Deadly Poison. Hi, Zoo. Why are we screaming? Gonna do Prepared. Awesome. Gonna do this. Neutralize. Poison. Block up. Hi, cutie. Why are we screaming? I really do need to get a cat cam going. I've said it before, but I'll keep saying it again until I do it. Deadly Poison. Strike. Gotta figure out a way for me to really make the best use of that. Hit you with some more poison. Hit you with a couple strikes since you're just gonna buff yourself. Oh yeah, this guy's dead. Thank you for the likes, Rose. Hey, thanks for the horseshoe. And Dunsky. Okay. Leading Strike, Prepared, or Precise Cut. Deal 13 damage, deal 2 less damage for each other card in your hand. Oh, okay, I get it. This could actually be pretty solid. Because if you play your cards right for that... Yeah. Okay, I see. And then just slash. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't really get around Constrict unless I just kill that thing outright, which is what I'm trying to do, but... that's rough. Yeah, I'm taking some hits here. So let's just go ahead and prep the regen. I'd rather not waste it this early, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do, right? Okay. Prepared. Ditch you. Defend, strike. Scroll. It's dead. Good. Constrict wore off. Now, dealing with the slime's gonna be super easy. Deadly poison. It dies. Alright. And my health's not in the worst state. Could be better. I don't have any shivs yet, so I'm going to get Anticipation, so I have a free card that I can easily ditch or use, depending on how things go. Nunchaku! Every time you play 10 attacks, gain an energy. Okay. Nab that. It's the... you guys again. Okay. I am prepared for you this time. Anticipate. Neutralize you. Okay. We'll do prepared. And we'll ditch a strike. Just gonna eat these attacks and shield real quick. Okay. I'll precise cut you. So you two should die right off the cuff. I'm unfortunately going to take a fair amount of damage from that. 10's not great for somebody this week. Deadly poison. Okay. As that's the thing, poison doesn't count as damage. It just essentially is doom that happens first. At the end of your turn, retain up to one card. Draw a card. If you draw a skill, gain block. I'm gonna go for more poison. We're building poison. Let's heal. I'd love to upgrade, but logistically, healing makes more sense. Let's go here. Decipher. Lose 3x HP. Yeah, we'll do that. Nah, we'll be good. I'm not gonna tear into my HP just to upgrade my entire deck. All right, let's start off with a bang. Block, poison, in turn. Gonna take 6. I do have a dex potion. I should probably drink that. You know what? Okay. I could have done that in a different order to do a little more damage, but it's fine. Let's see. I want to try to eat as much of this with shield as possible. Hit you with that, hit you with poison, do precise cut, you die immediately. Boom. Entropic Brew. Fill all your empty potion slots with random potions. I'll keep a hold of that as long as I can. Gremlin Horn. Whenever an enemy dies, gain energy and draw a card. Nice. Expose. Remove all artifact and block. Up my sleeves or Sucker Punch. I'm gonna go up my sleeves. Okay. I'm gonna Serpent Form right out the gate. And we're gonna play Anticipate just to do a little damage. I'm gonna take a hit here, but it's okay. He's gonna Strength himself. Gonna hit with Prepared. I'm gonna ditch my Strike. Up my sleeve. 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna do a defense. And then turn. Alright. Neutralize. Noxious. Defend. Defend. Precise cut. Defend. Dead. Nice. Alright. Abrasive. I love that. It's essentially a Scrub Daddy. Expertise. Cloak and Dagger. We'll go Cloak and Dagger. Just essentially a better block. Smith. Let's see what the update. Grab 2 shivs to hand. What's this? 7 poison, 16 damage. Okay, no, we'll heal. We'll do the smart thing. What is the boss here? Oh right, the Kiln Priest. Gonna neutralize you. Start from that. We'll start with Up My Sleeve. 1, 2, 3. Survivor. Defend. Precise cut on you in turn. I might have to do the Entropic Brew. I wanted to save it, but it is a boss fight. Alright, fine. Weak Potion, Speed Potion, Dex Potion. Yeah, why not? Full on. In turn. Anyway, we can just pretty much eat this attack. Yep. Okay. Noxious. Cloak and Dagger. Defend. I should. This is what I get for not reading. Okay. Serpent Form. Prepared. Ditch the Strike, I guess. It doesn't really matter. In turn. Gonna take a hit. I can eat that 7. That's not the worst. Okay. Up my sleeves. Cloak and Dagger. Shiv. 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 Deadly Poison. It dies immediately. It's a shame that I get that energy on their turn. Okay. Neutralize. Defend. 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 Precise cut. End turn. Still gonna take 4. It's okay. Alright. Anticipate. Defend. Strike. 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 This thing dies immediately from poison. Again, unfortunate. Whatever it is. What it is. Alright. Cloak and Dagger. Up my sleeve. Shiv. 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 You're fine, Zoo. Deadly Poison. Strike. And Precise Cut. Zazel, why are we screaming, baby? Shadow Meld. Double block. Burst. Or Tracking. I'm gonna go Burst. The Hive. Ah, the Knowledge Demon's my enemy here. Okay. Infection. Light. Take and go. Electric Shrimp. Enchant a skill with Imbued. This card is played automatically at the start of each combat. Huh. Okay. Touch of Orbus. Ring of the Drake. At the start of your first 3 turns, draw 2 additional cards. Yeah, we're going to go Electric Shrimp. Because getting to play a card automatically at the start... Yeah, I'm going to do that with Up My Sleeve so that I immediately just get 3 shivs and it reduces its cost. Why would I not do that? There is no situation in which that is not beneficial. Oh, and look, a situation where that immediately became beneficial. I know this won't do a full, but whatever, it's fine. This thing can't hit me, this thing barely hits me. It's going to die next turn, so it's fine as well. This poison will get it out. We're gonna burst, defend, strike, in turn. I'm gonna take a little bit of damage, but it's okay. Noxious Fumes. Prepared. Deadly Poison. Survivor. Nothing dies immediately. Up My Sleeve. Cloak and Dagger. Deadly Poison. Stab. It dies. Effective way to get rid of roaches. Skewer X, Leading Strike, Acrobatics. Leading Strike. Three Foul Potions. Let's just go for the random uncommon. I could have sold that there, but I didn't have the space anyway. Let's go to the shopkeep, see what he's got. Hidden Gem. Strangle. Deal 8 damage whenever you play a card this turn, the enemy loses 2 HP. Flick Flack, Dodge and Roll. Up My Sleeve. Speedster. Yeah, we're gonna go Up My Sleeve. Every 10th attack you play deals double damage. Start each combat with extra dexterity. Whenever you gain gold, raise your max HP by 1. Yeah, we're going with that one. Okay. So... gonna do a metric crap ton of damage. Anticipate. Prepared. Noxious Fumes. Deadly Poison. Strike. And in turn, he dies. Take my stolen card back. Another Noxious Fumes, Untouchable, or Backflip. I'm gonna go Noxious Fumes. Like, legit no reason not to. Elite time. This thing has, what? Vital Spark? Yeah, we can deal with that. I'm going to drink my Block Potion. I'm going to duplicate her, my Serpent form. Do we... Yeah, I'm gonna apply Deadly Poison. Screw it. Okay. Up my sleeve. Shiv. 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 Leading strike. Shiv. Survivor. Precise cut. Yep. This fight's done. Burst. Deadly poison. That was kind of ridiculous. Alright. Leading strike plus flechettes plus or well-laid plans. I think we're gonna do leading strike plus. We're gonna go to the campfire. We're going to rest. And then we're gonna fight the next elite. Because we're a glutton for punishment. B-man. Alright. So, how many shivs can we hit this man with? The answer is yes. I could have done that in a different order, but it's fine. Okay. Neutralize. Prepared. Deadly poison. Leading strike. Shiv. And in turn. Unfortunately, I'm going to take a pretty bad hit here. He's going to buff himself. I could have just let that go out, but whatever, it's fine. In turn. I do not like that amount of strength. Yeah, this is going to suck. Christ. Okay. Nope, he's gonna kill me. This is it. That's really unfortunate. I probably could have prevented that by not just going so ham on the first one, but it was really tempting. Chapter 7, Slumber. Now excitedly presented the architect with a potent tea that she'd been working on since his prior visit. This will help you sleep. Alchemize. Procure a random potion exhaust. First attack or skill you play on your turn is at the top of your draw. That's kind of fun. Scroll. Draw a card until your hand is full exhaust. Huh. Alright. Let's see. I guess we're gonna go another random. I could do the daily, but I ain't in the mood. Random time! And we're gonna play as the artifact. Okay, cool. He can fix you. Everything. Arcane Scroll, obtain random rare. Lead Paperweight, choose one of two colorless, or Silver Crucible. We're gonna go Arcane Scroll. Genetic Algorithm, right from the start, is actually pretty good. Let's go on the path towards an elite. Okay, 6 block. I mean, I guess. I didn't really have a choice on anything else. Zap. Can't kill anything this way, but almost. Ah, come on. Okay. We are going to strike, strike, strike. Because as long as I get some form of attack, this thing dies, so... Zap. Dual cast. Also works. Fruit juice, we're going to go ahead and drink that to gain the max. Go for the eyes. Glacier. I'm going to go Glacier. Because the extra block is always welcome. Especially when I'm about to deal with this nonsense. Glacier. Zap. Okay, so he's got thorns. I want to kill this thing before it gets thorns. We're gonna do this number. Strike you. Let's go gambling. Alright. Okay. Alright. Glacier. Strike you. I don't know why, but the music here reminds me of, Poseidon's Fury for some reason right now. Channel Lightning. Strike you, because you're not going to attack me this turn. We'll do a zap. And defend. The channel will kill you. Okay. Whew! Alright. Tesla Coil, Glasswork, Lightning Rod. I'm gonna get Glasswork. We're gonna go the question mark area. We're going to abstain to heal up to 75. Glow Water Potion. Exhaust your hand, draw 10 cards. Fresnel Lens. Whenever you add a card that gains block to your deck, enchant it with Nimble 2. Yeah, we're gonna go that route. Okay. Glacier. Defend and turn. Vigor. Okay. Just gonna keep on trying to block. Only take 3 damage from this at least. Glacier. Strike. We're making ourselves a tanky boy. Zap, defend, defend. Gonna take 10 damage from this. Not great. Last work. Glacier. Can't dual cast that. That's a shame. I'm almost to the point where he's gonna get stunned, which is good, because otherwise he'd deal 24 damage to me this turn, so dual cast. End turn. Okay, he's gonna hit me with the debuff this turn, so we gotta lock in. I don't really have a way I can do 30 damage quickly, unfortunately. Do I? I apparently do. Okay, sweet. Strength Potion, Art of War. If you don't play any attacks during your turn, gain additional energy next turn. That actually might be kind of busted on him. Because if I just focus on my skills, switching my orbs around... Yeah, we can work with this. Or if I get a hand like this, where I get nothing but defensive. Then I get... Yeah, okay. Then next turn I'll be buffed up. I'm gonna get a little shield, it's not gonna matter. Alright. White Noise. Compile Driver. You know, I'm gonna go White Noise. White Noise never seems to steer me wrong, so... Especially if I can get that thing upgraded. It's gonna be nice. We're gonna in turn. I'm gonna just skip without attacking so that I can get extra energy next turn. And that was the right play. I'm just gonna keep defending. That's all I'm gonna do. Alright. Glacier. Dual cast. Defend. How much of a wall can I make? Glasswork. Yeah. I guess I should start hitting him. I guess it's not going to give me a choice still. Alright, there we go. Uproar, Chaos, or Compact. All status cards in your hand to fuel. Ooh, that actually could be really good. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna rest. I do want to upgrade, but we'll see if I get the opportunity to. Region. Ooh. So that could pretty much get me to full. Yeah, I'm gonna take the gamble. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, this is about to be really funny. So a funny thing about you loading my deck up, bud. You gotta give yourself strength, huh? Okay. You know how little that is gonna matter. Okay, zap. Glacier. Dual cast. Glacier. Glasswork. Block. 34 block. This is so ridiculous. Alright, fuel. Glasswork. Fuel. Defend. Enter. I'm not gonna hit. I'm just gonna let my things, my stat stuff do it for me. Zap. Glacier. Defend. Enter. This is very ridiculous, but I will take it. Okay. Double up on defense. In turn. Okay. Defend, dual cast. Dead. Beetlejuice. Enemies' attacks deal 30% less damage for the next 4 turns. That's really good. Super critical. Gain 4 energy, exhaust. Charge battery. Gain 9 block next turn, gain an energy. Sweeping beam. Hey, you know what? Charge battery. Screw it. We could probably get this thing going ridiculously. Oh no, here we go. Okay. I'm gonna hit up with this. Lose 1 orb slot, gain 2 strength, gain 2 dexterity. Fuck it, we ball. Because this also means that we have the chance to, like, alternate our orbs really quickly. Okay. Algorithm. Dual cast. Strike. Defend. Strike. Strike. Charge battery. Zap. Defend, defend, defend. Okay, you're stunned this turn, which is good for me, because I'm going to gain energy next turn. You ain't going anywhere, and I'm going to make sure of it. Dual cast. Dead. Alright. Got my gold back. Fortifier. Triple your block. Interesting. Hologram. Gain 5 block. Put a covering discard pile on top of your hand. Shadow Shield. Gain 3 block. Channel 1 dark. Momentum Strike. I'm going to Shadow Shield. Okay. Turn. This will give us energy for the upcoming one. Ritual. Ritual. Okay. Charge battery. Zap. Defend. Defend. Shadow Shield. Genetic Algorithm. Glasswork. Compact. I have so much shield. White Noise. Defragment. Glacier. Defend. Intern. Glacier. Compact. Dual cast. You can't touch me. Shadow Shield. Zap. Defend. Glasswork. Shadow Shield. Dual cast. Dead. Alright. Got that going. Boost away. Gain 8 block. Add a daze to your discard. Lightning Rod. Gain 6 block at the next 2 turns. Channel 1 Lightning. Loop. At the start of your turn, trigger the passive ability of your rightmost orb. We're going Loop. Because this also just helps me with the not attacking thing. Panic Button. Boost away. Refract. Compact. Thunder. I'm gonna Thunder. Book of 5 Rings. Ah, damn. I should have gotten that first. Okay. Well, that's fine. Campsite. We can actually afford to upgrade something now. Gain 25 block. Forward lock. Exhaust. Therapy effect. Thunder. 17 block. We'll do Loop Plus. I know I really want to do White Noise Plus, but Loop Plus just seems better in this situation. Okay, Thunder, Glasswork, Defend. I know that he's not going to do anything to hurt me this turn. He's just going to play his Beckons. But the fact he's playing his Beckons is actually going to hurt him in the long run. So, we'll do this. We'll Glacier. Oh, I guess I could have defended. It's okay. Beckon, Zap, Charge Battery, and Dual Cast. Okay, Loop, Shadow Shield, White Noise, Echo form. And we'll play Compact, why not? It's like, not like I'm going to be holding on to it. Okay. Beckon, Glacier. I'm not really wanting to do dual cast yet. We'll just wait. He's hitting me with Vulnerable, but that's okay. I'm gonna do Zap. But then Compact. I know I have energy. I'm not gonna hit him with the Strike if I can avoid it, unless I know I can get the kill. Beckon, Charge Battery. Return. I'm gonna take a little damage. It's okay. I could have blocked. I'm waiting to block things like that until much later in the fight. Shadow Shield. Defend. Because he does get stronger. Eventually. And we might get to that eventually with how this deck is built, so... Intangible. It's fine. Can work with that. Charge Battery. Glacier. Take the Beckon damage. It really ain't doing anything. Shadow Shield. Beckon. Dual cast. Defend. We're just avoiding attacks. That's all we're doing. Okay. Glacier. Beckon. He still cannot get past my shield for the most part. And finally, Compact. Fuel. Gave me another Beckon, but whatever, it's fine. Defend, in turn. Like I said, we just built ourselves a tanky boy by accident. In turn. He's intangible, so no point in doing any heavy damage to him this turn. Still gonna do that number, at least. You may be asking, why didn't you hold on to your darkness? Mostly because I think I can kill him this turn. If not this turn, then pretty soon after. Okay. Okay. Still can't end him yet. That's unfortunate. It's fine, though. I will do a strike this time around. Compact. Well, that sucks. Lightning still gets him, though. Potion of Binding. I could get rid of the Speed Potion for that. Coolant. At the start of your turn, gain 2 block for each unique orb you have. Genetic Algorithm or Voltaic. Voltaic. Channel Lightning equal to lightning you already channeled this combat. Exhaust. That's interesting. But no, I'm going to go with the algorithm thing. It's a shame I didn't get this earlier, because the sooner I get it, the better that card gets. Greetings, Beep. Not here to annoy me. What an unusual little construct. Very Hot Cocoa. Start each combat with an initial 4 energy. Seal of Gold. At the start of your turn, spend 5 gold. Replace the active... We'll go with Single Special Path. That was really fun the last time I did it. Okay. Start with Loot Plus. We're going to charge Battery. Genetic Algorithm. In turn. This thing's blocked. This thing's blocked. The amount of shield I can make is kind of silly. Zap. And strike. And may as well just throw on the rest of that block for the sake of it. Thunder. White noise. Iteration. The first time you draw a status card each turn, draw 2 cards. Interesting. Gotta take a little hit here. It's fine. Okay. Glacier. Glasswork. Dual cast. Just short of that. You know what? This will work. You're stunned. You don't do enough damage. I want to go in for the kill. Yeah, okay, we can do that this turn. At least on you. Almost on you. Oh, well, that took care of it. Okay. I'll work with that. That's fine. Focus Strike. Momentum Strike or Glacier Plus. You know, I need to get some more damage going in. Why not? Combined Strikes. Remove 2 strikes, add ultimate. Combined Defends. Yeah, let's do that. Ultimate block. Okay. This is the situation where this deck is probably going to have its downside. Turn. This thing's gonna get away, isn't it? Nope, got it. Whew. I was like, is that gonna be enough damage? Yep. Take Glasswork back. Gunk Up. Deal 5 damage 3 times. Add a Slimed into your discard pile. Cool-headed. Channel 1 Frost, draw a card. Charge Battery Plus. I really need more damage dealing things, and this actually synergizes with something I have, so we're going to go with that. Also, I healed, so I can smith now. Oh, right, I wanted to upgrade White Noise. Or do I want to upgrade Compact? This Fuel Plus. Draw 2 cards. Yeah, we'll go White Noise. I'll do Compact on the next campsite, assuming I'm in a good enough shape to do so. Ooh, okay. At the end of your turn, if you have Frost, deal 6 damage to all enemies. That seems like an easy pick. Strike. Gonna take a little damage this... Well, maybe not. Yeah, no, I'll take, like, just 2 damage this turn. It's not that bad. Okay, Thunder. Algorithm. Zap. 34. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm so gonna ultimate defend just to be a troll. Let's see. Okay. Glasswork. Glacier. Compact. That kills that. Good. Loop. Glacier. Gunk up. Okay. Genetic algorithm. Gunk up. Strike. Excellent. Alright. That number, strike, slime. Could have waited and done the compact. It's fine. Okay. Charge battery. Focus strike. Defend. Gonna take... Nope, I'm not gonna take any damage. Zap. Strike. Strike. Dual cast. Dead. Okay. Sunder. Deal 24 damage if this kills an enemy and gain 3 energy. Yeah. Why not? Smith. 32 damage would be good. Yeah, I was just saying I needed something to do a lot more damage. Let's get Sunder Plus going. Sunder. Nimble, Sharp, or Swift. We're gonna do Sharp, and we're gonna just make Gunk Up stronger, actually. Permafrost. First time you play a power, each combat gains 6 block. Huh, okay. Yes, I'm going to return the key. I do not want to pick a fight with this guy right now. Another relic. Mercury Hourglass. At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Okay. Enchant an attack with Corrupted. Deal 50% more damage to lose HP. Kill it with fire. Transformer card. We'll Transformer Strike. Why the hell not? Feral. At the first... Hold up, hold up, hold up. Let me read that. The first time you play a 0-cost attack each turn, return it to your hand. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. I don't have any 0-cost attacks, so I'm probably going to want to get rid of that. Unless something here gives me a 0-cost attack. Faster than light. Deal 5 damage. If you played fewer than 3 cards this turn, draw a card. Uproar. I would like to get another loop. Nostalgia. The first attacker skill you play this turn is play at the top. Screaming Flagon. If you end your turn with no cards in your hand, deal 20 damage to all enemies. Excuse me? Hold up. My phone seems to be going off. One sec, guys. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. No idea what that was about. But whatever it is, it can wait for a little while longer, because I only got 30 minutes left. Okay, we're removing Feral. Because it just doesn't seem like it's going to do anything. I would have removed that strike anyway, I think, so not the worst. Though FTL could have technically fallen for... it's fine. Whatever. We're gonna hit this right off the top. Just fully defensive turn. Thunder. Shadow Shield. You know, I'm gonna get it out of the deck. I've got cards that technically defend better than that one, but... Okay. Glacier. Loop. Zap. And we are going to Beetlejuice. So it does less damage. And we'll Fortifier for now. Wasn't sure if that was going to cover it or not, so I wanted to be safe. White Noise. Buffer. Focus Strike. Strike. Glacier. Dual Cast. It's not enough damage to kill. So we're going to do this, this, and just a regular strike. Could have probably ended that without the strike, but it's okay. Let's Shadow Shield. You know what? I'm going to hit it with Gun Cup. And, Compact. Shrink wore off. It's fine. We are A-okay. Focus Strike. Glacier. Pop you over here. 3 times that. It's gonna do a little damage, but it won't hurt the worst. Oh, actually. Fully got blocked. Okay. Channel Lightning. Focus Strike. Glasswork. Strike. That should just about kill it. It's not quite there yet. Compact. Fuel. Ultimate Shield. Defend. Dual Cast. And it's dead. Explosive Ampule, Potion Belt, nice. Synthesis, deal 12 damage. The next power you play costs 0. Momentum Strike or Capacitor. We're gonna go Capacitor Plus to gain those extra orb slots. Smith. We are gonna make Zap Plus, because it costs nothing at that point. The Bee-Man. Alright. Thunder. Gain 30 block, Zap Plus. I'm gonna Intern. Because this way, he doesn't get the benefit of me attacking him. Get an Intern. Okay. Glacier Plus. He's boosting himself this turn. You know what? Focus Strike. And Intern. I'll take a little bit of days for that. Capacitor Plus. Machine Learning. At the start of your turn, draw an additional card. Yep. Okay. Now things are going to get silly. However, I got to keep my block pretty solid here. Which should be easy enough to do. 53 block? Yeah. Think that'll handle it. let's... Yeah, I think we can do this. He's gonna buff himself again. Personal high 3. He's dead. Alright. Anchor. Nice. Start each combat with 10 block. Shadow Shield. Go for the eyes or Uproar. I think we can go Shadow Shield. Get some more of that going. We do need to heal this time. Which will put us to full. Right before we fight the Knowledge Demon. Okay. White Noise. Spinner. Glasswork. Strike. And turn. Make your choice. I'm gonna take the damage. Because the funny thing about this whole situation I've set up is that I can just amp myself as much as I need to. I'll still take a little hit. That's not the worst. A Focus Strike, Genetic Algorithm, Charge Battery, and let's see, 3 times that, that's 24. I'm good. I keep forgetting the 6. So that's 30, really. So 17, he's going to gain a positive effect as well. We are going to Algorithm and Defend. And for the hell of it, we're going to Strike. He gives himself Strength. I'm going to hit the Zap. Glacier. And we're going to Gunk up. Just for a bit of good damage. Make your choice. You can't play more of fast Disintegration, please. What's this? Yeah, we're gonna pop that in. Shield up. I'm gonna hit you with the Explosive Ample, just cause. Unfortunately, this means I'm taking quite a considerable amount of damage here. Charge Battery, Defend, Ultimate Defend. That means I'm still gonna take a 12 hit here. Come on. The thing that's killing me the most on this is regen. Hit me with another debuff. Shadow Shield. Defend. In turn. Make your choice. Gain 1 energy per turn, or at the end of your turn, take 8 damage. I'm gonna waste away. I'm gonna take 1 less energy because I also gain energy from this, so it's fine. Zap, Glacier, and we'll play the Slimed just to burn through the deck a little bit. That hurts. Okay. Charge Battery, Ultimate Defense, Gunk up. I think I'm dead. Yep. Okay. Okay. I was going to continue on until 5, but I may need to handle whatever's dealing with that phone call, so I'm gonna call it a little early today, guys. Sorry about that. But hey, thanks for joining me. I will see you guys tomorrow when we do some more Don't Starve together. And hopefully I can figure out what's going on with this high CPU load, too. Anyway, you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace!